But he is going to be met hard and met fast by number 31 of that defense, Darrell Green, a name that I have said again and again tonight. Darrell Green making a huge tackle.
Welcome to 24-Hour Sports Show, and now I'm here with Darrell Green. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And before we get into rolling the tape, I want to show a couple of things, just talking about everything that I foresaw happening in this game. I think it happened. I think it played out exactly how I thought it would. Fred Warner and those linebackers, those safeties creeping up, being in those passing lanes, forcing the Miami Dolphins to throw the ball outside on the perimeter, not being able to predicate their offense on so much of throwing across the middle like they usually do. These linebackers are disciplined. They were in those passing lanes. The first play of the game, we saw the Dolphins go all the way. We saw a 75-yard touchdown across the middle. But after that play, then we start to see more discipline. Then we start to see those linebackers clogging up those passing lanes and letting that pass rush do what it does. These guys, Nick Bosa and those other guys, they were around Tua the entire game, and Tua was it was inaccurate. Tua had a bad game. I'm honestly going to say that Tua had a bad game. I didn't like what I saw. He missed a lot of throws that he usually makes, and he just looked flustered in the pocket. So I'm going to go over this. And we're just going to look at these things and see how this game played out, a breakdown of everything that I saw in this game. Let's roll the tape. Okay, so this is the first play I want to show, just showing how how they attacked Fred Warner on the first play of the game. They came out early with it. A slant right behind him, a slant from the number one receiver right behind Fred Warner in that passing lane. Look at the passing lane right here. And then after this touchdown, we seen those guys adjust. We seen them clog up those passing lanes. And because, like I said, this is what this offense is predicated on, now they're going to have to take shots outside on the perimeter, make some tougher throws, make it hard on Tua, let that pass rush get there, and that's exactly what they did. Right here, we got a cover 3 look with the man look to the boundary, but the player I want to focus on here is Fred Warner. This is why I'm pushing for him to win the Defensive Player of the Year award, and I believe it's the trend that we have now is that we always give this award to the best pass rusher, the guy who gets the most sacks, or the best defensive back. What about linebackers? When are we going to show love to these linebackers? I remember Luke Kuechly winning it, but I don't remember a linebacker who was coveted that highly to be thought of as the Defensive Player of the Year after that. I really don't. And I think we should bring back that trend with guys like Fred Warner. Right here, his ability to bluff and get back to the middle of the field to get his hand on this ball, that's elite. That's what I'm saying. He's different. He's different. And we don't think of middle linebackers as elite guys, is a high-value guy. But just look what he's doing. Every middle linebacker can't do this. And that's what makes you special, when you do things that other players at your position can't. And see, plays like this are exactly what I'm talking about. Right here, the 49ers are in a press cover 3 look. And the essential thought process for the Miami Dolphins is to get their fast guys, make that secondary gain depth, and then bring a guy under the zone, under the safety, and it's going to be wide open right behind the linebacker. We see that develop perfectly. But Tua misses this throw. This is a routine everyday throw for Tua, and he's missing that. He's missing that. I don't know, because look at the pocket. Tua is untouched. If he wants to hold on to this ball for a lot longer, he can. And it's just a miss right across the middle of the field. That's what I'm not understanding. I don't know what was wrong with Tua. If it was an injury, something's bothering him, but the throws were just inaccurate all day. What's so frustrating about this play is that Mike McDaniel and that offense, they had the perfect play design. The number one receiver's job is to run off the corner, and this is a look that can work against man or zone, because we look at a tight split by the number 2 receiver, and what we're really trying to do in a perfect world is isolate Dre Greenlaw. Isolate Dre Greenlaw, inside, outside linebacker on a skill position guy. That's the look that they get. They run the wheel route, and it's wide open. Tua throws this ball with anticipation. He knows that he has this look, but he just misses. He misses this throw, and that's 7. That's 7 if we get a good ball right here. You miss that throw, and it's frustrating. Going over to the offensive side of the ball for San Francisco, I want to go ahead and quickly, very quick, I want to put the Baker Mayfield rumors to rest. Baker Mayfield is not a good quarterback. He doesn't need to be on this team. We're riding with Brock Purdy. San Francisco, buckle up. And I mean, he played fairly well. Like I said, I wasn't too impressed, but he took what they gave him. Right here, you put that corner in a bind, and if he gains depth, just throw the out route. It's that simple. It's a simple, easy read. I feel like Kyle Shanahan gave him a great game plan to succeed and not put too much on him, not make him make too much tough throws. And really, he just took what the defense gave him. I like to see that. Now, right here, this is what you should be excited about. This is a play that every fan in San Francisco should have been excited to see because this is elite. This is elite quarterback play. You have a free, untouched rusher coming in. He evades that rusher, and then he just makes an elite throw. Look at the angle on this throw. To make this throw around the pressure with that arm angle, that's elite. That's things that we see Mahomes do. That's things that we see Josh Allen do. Brock Purdy made this play. If I just took the number and the name off the quarterback and I said, look at this play, who do you think you saw? That's what I'm saying. This was an elite throw. And if he continues to progress, because Jimmy G's out for the season, so now you have to ride with Brock Purdy. You have to be all in. This is your guy right now. And if he continues to progress and show plays like this, show flashes, because that run game is good. The defense is good. He doesn't have to do too much, but if he can give you a few plays like this out of the game, you'll be successful. Now, this is the one play I didn't like. This was Brock Purdy's interception, and it's Brandon Ayuk one-on-one against Xavier Howard. I'm not a fan of this play. Xavier Howard's there. He turns his head around at the perfect time. It's just he locks it up. Why are you trying the best corner on the team? And I'm not even going to put this pick on Brock Purdy. I'm putting this on the team because look at the route concept behind it. There's not much there. This is a shot play. This is their shot to the end zone. And it's drawn up poorly. There's nothing else to say about it. And the coaches really put him in this position. Yeah, it's a pick, but look at the pressure. Look at the look. Look at the routes you have. I mean, it's only but so much things you could have done in that situation. So don't bash him. Don't harp on him for the pick. He had a decent game. He played fairly well. And your season is still there for the taking.